Hello everyone, this is our next video of Fortinet NSE4 series, and today video is a continuation video of antivirus. And today video we will discuss stream-based antivirus scanning. Also, we will see in the lab how we can configure this antivirus on the FortiGate firewall. So let's begin with the video. So the first topic will be the stream-based antivirus scanning. So the first we should know that what is the stream-based scanning. So using proxy-based scanning allows you to perform stream-based scanning, which is enabled by default. Stream-based scanning large archive files by decompressing the file and then scanning the extract them on the same time. This process performs memory used resources at the same time. So in the stream-based scanning, it used to scan a large archive file by decompressing and at the same time extract the file also. So default scan mode in proxy mode. So if we are in proxy mode, so this will be the default mode, and it's supported on the ZIP and this BZIP2 tar and ISO files, ISO archive files, and supports HTTP, FTP, SCP, and SFTP protocols. Inspect the contents of large archive files without buffer the entire file. Decompresses the scan large archive files and identify the file type very quickly and detect the virus effectively, and can be disabled through the CLI. So we can disable it or enable it via CLI. So proxy-based inspection mode require for additional options, priority on network security, protecting emails received by a mail server through SMTP and IMAP. And we can see there is a command configure and antivirus profile. Edit string means that we have to type the antivirus profile name and then we can set the proxy. So let's quickly, I can show you this thing, then we can proceed further. So I will just try to log in with my FortiGate and we'll see it. Yeah, let me take the IP of the FortiGate. Just give me a minute so that I can show you that what is the, how we can configure this thing on the particular FortiGate file. So system interface. So the IP is 40. So this is 50 and later. So I just logged in and let's open the command prompt which is there. So there is the command config system antivirus, configure antivirus profile, antivirus profile. Now we are into profile. We have to edit it. Currently we have one default profile, so I am on this profile. If I say show, so it will say what are the configuration currently available on this particular profile. So what we have to do, we have to set the feature set. So the command is there, set feature set proxy. So let's go to then set feature set, and here we have option. We have to flow based or proxy based. Let's say we set the proxy. And now we have option to set scan mode. So what will be the scan mode? So we have to the scan mode. The first one is the default one. So on default, fly decompression and scanning of the certain archive files, and the legacy one scan archive files only after the entire file is received. So this is the basically two difference on these two scan modes, and which is here also. So legacy setting disable the stream based scanning. So it means that if we are selecting default, then we will enable the stream based scanning, and if we are using the legacy, then we disable the stream based scanning. So we'll disable the scheme based. So if we are using the legacy mode, then we will disable the stream based scanning. So let's say I am using the default one, so which is the stream based scanning. So now edit and complete. So this is the way we can configure the stream based scanning, or if required, we can disable the stream based scanning on the Fortinet firewall. So the advantages of like this is the default mode, the first thing, and it is enabled by default. And stream based scanning scan large archive file by decompressing and scanning the extract of them at the same time. So can be disabled through CLI, so which I just showed. So there is the second slide. This is the second slide. By default, files that are bigger than the oversized limits are bypassed from the scanning. So let's say if very large file will come on the FortiGate, that will be bypassed, and we have that limit, that common options block oversized file and email. So this is applied to the all protocols, and we have that threshold MB. So we have the default value is 10 MB and the maximum value is hardware dependent. So we can manage the buffer value of the antivirus. So it is very important to keep this very limited. Otherwise, if we have bypassed the large number of files, then chances are like our systems can be infected through some external malwares. So this is the also options. You can enable logging of oversized files and adjust setting protocols using the CLI. So configure firewall profile protocol options and set the oversized limits. So this is the two things related to the antivirus. So let me quickly show you that how we can configure the antivirus. So by the way, let's say if I go to this configure antivirus profile, let's say you want to configure anything related to the antivirus. So you have to go to this configure antivirus setting, and let's say you don't know how to configure and what to configure. Then you have to just enter show. So if you enter the show, then this will automatically show that what are the currently running settings. Set feature, set proxy, config HTTP, set AV scan block. So if you want to change anything, so let's say edit, I'm edit, and I'm going to edit our default profile. So currently I have only one profile I can show you. If I go to this security profiles and then antivirus profiles, I have currently default one, so which is provided by the FortiGate. So I'm trying to edit the default one. So if I try to enter so command, so I will get what are the currently running. So the agenda to show you this, let's say if you are into any part of the FortiGate, you have to type to show command to show the running config basically. And if you can after getting these commands, you can easily manipulate the things. Let's say if you want to set action, set AV action to block it, so we can easily block it. So config, let's say config HTTP, and now I'm in HTTP. Then where there is the action set AV scan, it is blocked. So now I can block it, I can monitor it, I can disable it. So using this show command, or we can easily configure the thing as per our requirement. So let me quickly exit from here. So now how we can configure this antivirus profile. So to configure the antivirus profile, we have to go to the security profiles and then antivirus and create a new. So here we have to type the test, means that any profile name which we can enter it. and here we can turn out it. So antivirus scan. So here we have that feature set. So what is feature set is required, which we just set on the CLI based also. So I already explained you the difference between the flow based versus the proxy based. So if I click on the proxy based, you can see I have the two other protocol, this MAPI and SSH, which is only available on the proxy based. And in the flow based, these two protocols are not available. So what I will do, I will just enable the all protocols, and here I have enabled the antivirus scan and I will put it in the block mode. So basically this is the action which we need to define on the antivirus profile, and we have to select the protocols, which protocols is to be enabled. And the widely used is flow based, and proxy based is only used case to case basis. So most of the organizations are used the flow based, and the why we are using flow based I already explained in the previous videos. You can watch it first. So there are the other APT protection options. Treat Windows executables in email attachment as virus. So this is related to the exe files if anyone is sending in the email attachment. So we have option to enable it or we can disable it. Include mobile malware protection, we can enable it or we can disable it. This is the quarantine and this virus outbreak protection. So we need this virus outbreak protection, basically prevention license. This is the separate license provided by the FortiGate. We have to get those licenses in order to work this correctly. So currently I don't have license. That is the reason it is showing some kind of errors. So after creating this, you just need to select and configure the OK. So once I press the OK, I have now new profile is created. So it is also possible if you want, you can enter sub comment also if it's required, or else it is fine. Now once that created, I need to create a one security policy, and on the security policy we have to define our criteria. So after defining it, we have to select the inspection mode. This inspection mode also should be here the flow based, and antivirus I have to select the test, and that's all. So after creating this antivirus, after applying antivirus to the firewall policy, this antivirus will take effect and it start the scanning. So the advanced antivirus options are available through the CLI in the FortiGate. So if I say like config antivirus, if I say question mark, so we have the profile, quarantine and settings. So we can explore the other options also. So if I say show, so these are the other Grayware enabled. So for this Grayware, we need a Grayware license also, and set this is the machine learning detection which is enabled now. So other options are available like how to set the proxy mode, how to set the flow mode, how to define the legacy versus stream based detection. So those are options on only available via CLI only for the antivirus. And the configuration, which is very simple, you just to create a profile, and after creating a profile, you just apply to those profile on the firewall policies. And obviously you have to select the other parameters like name, incoming and outgoing and so on. So this is the pretty much simple to applying it, and advanced setting you can configure via means this. Let me open it. So the other advanced settings are available on here to show. So whatever required we can manage from the CLI list. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.